think I'm gonna use these triangles on the bust for the small project alert, and it's gonna be so pretty. I have an example on the mannequin over here, but I don't want to show you just yet. So let me let you get into the ingredients, if you will, that we're gonna need. So this is the shape. It's going like this, like this. I don't know. This is supposed to be on the outside. So like this. Like this. So it's going, this is going across the bust. This is going across the bottom. So there's going to be a band of stones in these triangle shapes, the large, the small, and then these two in the white and the blue velvet. It's gonna be so pretty. Something like this. Throw one of those over there. Throw one of these down. Shape it like some irregular hanging on. Something like that. I think it's gonna be gorgeous. So I have an example for you. Do you see it? Do you love it? I love it, but I don't love the shape of the fabric. So what I was thinking was just kind of pulling this up, tucking this in, pinning it for now. That way it just drapes down, maybe a little higher. I don't know yet, but we're gonna figure that out. But it's looking gorgeous already. So that's the design. We're gonna recreate this same kind of jagged edge through the middle here and across the top of the frame. It's gonna be cute. Okay, I think I figured out the proper arch, and it looks amazing. And I went in and cut out all the excess fabric, so it really looks geometrical. So on this part of the small project alert, we're just gonna mimic what we see there, and I will take you with me step by step. Alright, so I got all of my specialty stones down, all of my extra shapes. Now we're gonna go in and frame everything. So that is the end of our small project alert. Thank you so much for watching. This video should be out before I finish this one. And this is amazing. I love the way it came out. Maybe I'll come back for the installation of these 2 chest pieces, and then that'll be the end of the small project alert. But for now, that is what I did. That is the bulk of the design, and I love it. This is the start of the small project alert, and I think it looks amazing. I was thinking about adding some chains coming down, but I don't know. But for now, that's where we're going, and I like it. I like it a lot. But all of that is a feat for tomorrow. I'm doing my Q&A on this dress tomorrow. It's to teach you how to do a ombre. I left one of the petals open so I can do it on a live. That's this one here, so I can show you exactly how I did my ombre. I tried to make my Q&As just small tutorials, maybe no longer than 30-45 minutes, until I get a bunch of questions, people coming in to ask their questions, and then I'll stop and answer your questions. But for now, Q&A tomorrow, 12 o'clock, we're doing ombres. And it's gonna be cute, so be there or be square. Alright, so I am done with the stoning. It is looking absolutely stunning. I decided not to stone the white velvet and just keep it raw because I was overlapping some of this AB on some of the white, and I like it like that. As you can see, like here where I overlapped this sapphire AB on the white velvet, and I did that in tons of places like here. So I think I'm just gonna leave that edge raw. I added all of my appliques with just the littlest bit of chains. I used the tiny ones because I had the bigger ones up there and I didn't like how bulky it made it look. I also took the chains out from here. I like the way that looked from afar, didn't like the way that it looked from up close. Yeah, I still had a few pins that was holding up the chains. So these are the chains that I was using, and I spoke to my manager and she suggested maybe that I line the top of the velvet here with the chains. Not long enough to cover my triangle design, but enough to cover the velvet and still give it some movement. So I'm gonna pin them up and we'll see what that's looking like. I guess I can add that to the small project alert as well. So small project alert, we're adding chains to the top of the bust line, and it's going to be gorgeous. Well, I hope it's going to be gorgeous because I am using the 3 different colors. The blue looks gorgeous. Let's see. I don't know. But I'll get them all lined up and then I'll come back and then we can take a really thorough look at it from afar and from up close. Let me pick that up. So we are back to this and I'm almost done. I was just telling my coworker Judy down there that all I gotta do is sew on the chains of this side. This side is completely done, sewed on. Got the movement that I like, but still the triangles up under the bust, and it's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So let me get into that, and then we can talk about it because it will be done. So for this part of the small project alert, I've got all of my chains detail. I switched from putting the chains under the bust line here like this and decided to do it on the top. Judy actually gave me the idea, and I didn't like it at first, but it looks good now. So that's where we're going, and I need to do this side here. I've already got the beginning loops over here, or the beginning of them done, and I gotta go all the way up. It literally took me like 5 hours to do this one. It's ridiculous. So many. It's discouraging. So I'm sewing these on the same way I did the chain because it has links. So let's cut excess here. We're gonna make a anchor stitch like that, and we're gonna loop it like that. Then you're gonna split the two stitches, the two pieces of button thread like that. You're gonna slide the link in between like that. Pull it tight, and it'll stay just like that. Then for security, go in one more time, twist twice, pull it through, secure with the knot, snip the end, and then throw some E6000 blue bead behind it in the top one and behind the second one. And it is done. Okay, let me show you one more time. Put your anchor stitch in. Add another stitch to make a loop. See the loop? Split the loop into the two pieces of button thread. See the two lines? I'm gonna slide the link in between the two pieces of loop. Pull it tight. Good morning. Pull it tight. Loop it again. Spin your loop. See, loop, spin it twice to make a knot. Pull the needle through, create your knot, and snip off the edge. There it is, and this small project is done. So, just to give you a quick synopsis on what I did, there is this beautiful velvet panel up under all the chains, and I did a cute little triangular frame to just bring the bust out, and then I decided to turn it up a notch and add all of these chains on top instead of on the bottom, and I think it looks gorgeous. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you actually learn something every time I do these small project alerts, because that is definitely the goal. Small project alert. Small project alert. See you in the next one.